All right, so we did something that we said we weren't gonna do. Maybe I did something that I said I wasn't gonna do, and I had Shannon's approval, so I did it. There's the welcome committee. Hi, Big Bubba.
What is going on this morning? You guys are all quite vocal.
Hi, Spruce and Loose. Whoa.
Hey, lady. What's the deal? Well, hello. Herc says, hi, everybody. Welcome back to K&S Get Out on Shady Acres. I'm the most important one here.
I mean, oh no, you gotta get down, buddy.
You know, not bad habits or anything. It's okay.
Stay down. Thanks for keeping everybody safe last night. I heard you barking at the neighbors, howling at the moon. That's a good boy. Yeah, get that
That's
toy.
a good boy, Herc.
That's
good
a
boy.
Good boy.
That's
He's
good.
learning to go get a toy.
Very good.
And we try to praise him when he does it because it's not one of the goatlets. And he just is a big puppy. That's a boy. This is Ouija.
We just like, Herc, get away from me, dude.
He's juke moves, juke moves, juke moves. Yeah. Ouija doesn't put up with it very well. Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. It's Kyle.
Shannon.
And the whole crew. Hey Bubba. Be cool. Excuse me, Mama. You're so good at getting in the way. Trying to tell me something. I mean, unseasonably warm and beautiful out here.
Do you want to tell me what you really think? Oh yeah? It's like you think you're hungry or something.
I'm getting it.
You are so sweet, Blue. Glad to see you doing better, little hair bear. There goes Mama and the Mario boys. Get in there. This is Spruce Lee. What do you think, Spruce Lee? You are the hungriest goat I have ever met. Oh, yeah? Tell me about it. Is he not going quick enough? Tell him to get your food and bring it over here.
Somebody calling out for his food?
He said, hurry up and get my food. Spruce.
Ouija.
All right,
You
you
want
two.
the blue screw or you want the other two?
Come on, guys.
So I was just looking at the dates up here, and we just noticed one of the boys, Little Mario or Koopa, mounted Mama, which they do that. They're little goatlets, male goatlets at that, and they're still intact until Friday. Today's Wednesday, so we got
2 days.
Sorry, as I'm talking about it, she's throwing them off and everything. But they were born August 28th. And we are coming up on, it's November the 15th right now. So as we were just noticing while the boys were kind of trying to mount her, which they don't normally do that with her, she appears to maybe have already gone back into heat. Just based on some of the things I saw back in here, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and even Luigi was mounting her, and he's not even intact.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a pretty good indicator that she is in heat. Spruce, are you all better now that you've had food? You don't have anything to say now?
He stands there and creeps on Ouija because he really wants to go in there and take his food.
Are you going to go take his food?
Just not quite there yet. So, male goats, bucks, billy goats, whatever you want to call them, they can potentially breed a doe at as early as 4 months, which we're still not there. We're about a month and a half out. But boy, that would be not ideal.
That would be terrible.
Less than ideal. So we're very grateful. We get the bands on them Friday.
Yep.
And then I imagine, just like with Larry and Harry, it'll take about a day or two, and they'll kind of complain about it. And then we just saw an absolute attitude change in those guys and Spruce within a couple days.
Oh yeah.
So couldn't be better timing, and I couldn't be more ready.
Yeah.
I don't need more goatlets right now.
Although I do have to say, I love to listen to them talk. So I know that that's going to kind of go away a little bit.
It does change.
But it's okay.
But I tell you what, by losing their little noises they're making and gaining whatever Spruce is starting to do, we probably don't need another loudmouth. Because even Mama, you guys hear, whenever she's calling for food, that girl lets everybody out here know she wants to eat.
Oh yeah.
And I have a feeling Spruce ain't going to be far behind.
Oh, well, and that's the other thing is, as much as Mama talks to us, the boys may continue to talk to us.
I agree. It's just those little mah, mah, boy, the noises, that's from when they're amped up and ready to go. What do you think, bud?
What are you doing, Spruce?
I'm trying to sneak in here to this feeder and see if Ouija left me anything, but he's a jerk.
You gotta stand up to him. Be tough.
I'm gonna get you, Ouija. One of these days, buddy. He is literally counting down the days. He knows he's getting bigger. And these two boys, since they're still intact, they will fight and team up and push with him. And he typically does a really good job until he remembers, oh, I'm twice your size. And just boom, they're out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't stand a chance against this big guy yet. They're eyeballing blue to see. They just want all the food.
Yeah. All right, let's go see if they're done. Are you guys done? Hi, buddy. I just love your front fro, dude. You've been putting Spruce in his place lately, huh? Come on. You just want to stand in the doorway? Little Mario always stops to get attention.
He does. Every time. All right, so we did something that we said we weren't going to do. Maybe I did something that I said I wasn't going to do, and I had Shannon's approval, so I did it. I'm coming down to the last bit of the hay that we have, and I was trying not to purchase again until we get the new hay storage completed, because I really want to start stocking up. I want to not have to make as many trips there. I'd like to take my trailer and just get a lot more bales of hay rather than taking the truck and throwing them in the bed, getting 4 or 5 at a time. But when Shannon and I started working on the rock, getting ready for that, put the base of the frame together, we decided to go ahead. I decided and got permission. I built a subfloor for it. Got to thinking about what a lot of you guys even said in the comments, the wind. I'm not as concerned about snakes and mice getting in there, but that was a possibility too. So ultimately, it's going to be way, way more secure, and we'll talk about some of the details of the subfloor. I might have overdone it just a little bit. I know it's hard to believe.
Not you.
But hey, you do it right one time, and then you shouldn't have to do it again for a long time, if ever.
That's the hope anyway.
Yeah. So we'll take you over there and show you that here in a minute, but I got to get all these guys hay so that they can be distracted.
Calm down just a little
bit.
I mean,
calm down. I mean, be nutritionally valued. No, I don't even know.
Spruce says, I'm right here.
Ooh. Ouija was trying to get some through the fence too.
Okay, Herc. I do have something for you. You're so handsome.
Is it a treat?
It is a treat.
Oh, that's great.
It's also medicine treat.
I don't care. I don't even know what medicine is.
You're so cute, Herc.
Mama's little grunts when she's eating hay, man.
Oh, I know. Yummy, yummy. Gotta eat it all, okay? Spruce, you don't get this. This is Herc's flea intake medicine and heartworm medicine. Yeah. Did you get it all? Right here. Right here. Hi, buddy. I know you guys all think it's treats for you. Hey, oh. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. If you are feeling left out, I'll get some animal crackers for you, okay? But that was Herc's flea intake and heartworm medicine, so you don't get that.
Mama and Coop want to get in on the action. Her little grunts, man, when she's eating her hay, is just so cute. It's that good stuff. You like it directly from the buckets, don't you? You think this hay is special or something, huh? Well, Mario, you gonna get in on the action here? What a pretty family of goats right there. Kirk, did you want some hay, buddy? Haying her boys.
You got a mouthful there, Larry? Looks like everybody's pretty happy.
Just got to get them their food, put the hay in front of them, let them run from Herc a couple times, and then everybody's settled.
Yeah. How you doing? You pretty sore today?
Uh-huh. I didn't think I was going to be, but yeah, I went to Lowe's yesterday and I did all my math ahead of time. Got to get back into the construction bag a little bit, which is always fun, but if you're not in the shape for it, you forget how much energy and effort you put in when you do it. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, yep, did that.
Also, Kyle is super stubborn and refuses to ask for help anywhere he goes, so that could have a little bit to do with it.
The kids that were working were talking about their lunch plans. Like,
Oh my
I wasn't
gosh.
about to stop them while they were figuring that out. But yeah, the sheeting is, I think those are close to like 100 pounds, and it was 2 shelves high, and so I had to pull it off and balance it on my head, and then yeah, it was.
You should have asked for help.
Yeah, probably. I was sweating profusely when I walked up to pay for it all. She looks at my lumber cart, and I was like, yeah, just put shed on the PO. You want to take a look at it?
Yeah, I do.
So I go and I always read the forums, and you know, this is in essence the exact same style that I used on my shed, just doing 2x6s. I've got it on 3 4x4 posts, and those will act as my skids. And right now I've got it up on these 2x6s because I realized how unlevel my pad was, and it's still a little bit unlevel, but this allowed me to get it built, and then we can bring the tractor down, pick it up, maybe put some deck blocks in the corners and just kind of level it like we did the shed up there.
Okay.
If you're cool with that.
Yeah. Whatever's gonna make it easiest.
Yeah. Well, and I appreciated you helping yesterday to help get it leveled. We were able to take the frame of the patio well building that's gonna be on top of this and put it around, and just to make sure that I got my dimensions right. And it's spot on, hopefully. We'll find out.
I felt like you did a great job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't get the nail gun out. It's always fun to get the nail gun out, but I kind of wanted to use screws so that in case I made a mistake, I could move things, you know.
I think that's a great idea.
You know, believe it or not, they happen sometimes. You know, I thought about doing 2x4s and doing 12-inch on center, but I remember the roof of the shed, that's 2x4s, and I remember walking on it when I was building it, and I don't like that feeling. So I didn't want to have any bounciness in here, and I figured this will just last longer. I don't know how much hay and straw and everything we'll be able to store in here, but this will be able to withstand all the weight that it needs to.
That's fantastic. And didn't you read the instructions that it said to build a floor for it?
That, you know what? Yes, case in point, folks. This is why I read instructions. It should say it in the description whenever you're looking at these. It might, I don't know. But it tells you, hey, now that you've got your subfloor built or poured, you can proceed with assembly. And I'm like, oh, it is so against me to be able to go past that step. So, you know, just one extra day and $250 worth of lumber later, I got my subfloor built, almost.
I was walking around on it earlier and it feels pretty solid. I think you did a great job.
Thanks. Yeah, my only next OCD issue is going to be, it's a 10 by 10, give or take an inch, and those are 4 by 8 sheets, and I did not do 16-inch on center perfectly, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit of Tetris to get these sheets to fit and get the seams to line up.
I have faith in you.
Thanks. It might be one of those moments where you just walk on, go do something else, and just give me some time, and I'll move them 100 times, and then I'll put them right back where I first started.
That sounds like you.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, super, super nice to build something again. It's so hard with all the animals and all that's going on and as much moving around and all that stuff to stop and get to do some of these things, but it's also a really nice reminder when you do how much fun it is. Like, it's beginning to end, getting something from nothing, and I would imagine the more I do it, the better I'll get eventually, right?
Well, I would think so.
As long as I'm doing it rightish,
that's typically how that works.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you guys have been asking a lot of questions about the office and the progress that we've been making on that. And just today, a little bit ago, UPS just dropped off all of the light fixtures for the office so that hopefully we can get this done and then move forward on the office and I can start using the office more.
Yeah, well, and I've got the Romex pulled for all the receptacles, and it goes right up to where the light switch will be, and then that power will go from the light switch out to the fixtures. I just wanted to know what light fixtures you were going to have so I could know A, where to run them, and B, how much wire to leave there.
Well, they are all here. I have every light fixture ordered and delivered.
Sweet.
So we can move forward with that too.
So I'm warmed up with this, and then I get to go back and jump in on that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
At least I would love that. I want to be able to use that thing.
We've been very fortunate so far that our fall has literally, this weather has been like spring. I mean, it's just gorgeous out here. I can't remember the last time in November, middle of November, that we were having multiple 60, almost 70-degree days in a row.
I don't know, but I'm not complaining about it.
I'm not either, but I'm thankful because we don't have the heat or the insulation in your building yet, so you're still able to use it a little bit at partial functionality.
Partial functionality.
But when it gets real cold, she ain't gonna be able to. You can't.
And when it gets dark.
Oh, and when it gets dark, you need light.
Light.
Yeah, I've got the power shut off to it because I got the panel open and all the wire. It's not all connected to everything, but yeah, I think once I can get this to a steady place, then I can shift over to that.
Be fantastic.
That sound good?
Well, probably not a steady place, but you need to get this done.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, functional for the hay and storage and feed. But remember, I got to have a gate. You're wanting a gate over here so that we don't have to walk all the way around. So you got to tell me gate.
Office before gate.
Okay.
Decision made. Office before gate.
You give me the answers and it gives me the direction.
Yeah.
I love it. So today I'm going to finish getting these sheets on, and technically it will have been 2 days that it took me to do this project, but that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Especially at my pace. Okay.
I mean, you're still learning. It's not like you're a master carpenter
that's very true.
Done construction for your whole life.
Chad always jumps in the premieres and says, measure once, cut 8 times. I measure 8,000 times, think about it, remeasure, then cut, then measure again, then cut again. It's normal. But I'm working on it. I've got it down to 8 times instead of 12.
You overthink you can?
I overthink I can. That's exactly right.
It's kind of hard to see it, but it is still raining leaves.
It is, and we enjoy it every single day, but it's like if we could slow it down a little bit, like maybe just lose 25% of them in a day instead of so many coming down.
They are falling fast.
Yeah, and our oaks will take a little bit longer, but all the rest of them, no, it's coming down. Hey, by the way, if you guys saw our last video, I apologize. I don't know that I clarified 100%. But what we were talking about in reference to Harry and why we think he got sick or how, it was him going to Herc's food. And we know that Blue is our only goat, historically, that would eat his food. And I don't know why, it's when she was pregnant and then again after she had the babies. And it was so hard to keep her out of it. But now we've noticed that Harry, if he's still hungry, will go over there and nibble on his food. So we'd keep an eye on him. Right now he's working on that mineral salt block, which is fantastic. But yeah, that can cause the blockages in their system. Well, he's just so cute about it. He just kind of trots over there and you don't think anything of it. Next you look over and he's sitting there crunching on some of Herc's kibble. And then he's so innocent when you tell him not to. He's just like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Nobody.
So we are going to work on possibly moving Herc's feeder, changing it up.
He's getting a little bit better at eating when we feed. And I don't know if it's because Blue and them are coming behind him throughout the day and eating his food, and so he's just more hungry. But like this morning when I put his food in, he ate probably 70% of it.
Oh, which is good.
Very good, yeah.
Herc doesn't always eat at the same time. So the reason we just leave food out for him is so that he can eat whenever he feels like it. We've never been the type to force our dogs to eat at a certain time, I guess you would say. Nala just always has food laying out. Herc always has food laying out, so when they're hungry, they can eat. But we may have to switch that up a little bit.
Boy, that may spark some comments for you. That's a split camp. Or a fairly mixed camp of people and feeding and leaving food. And I know, but we always monitor our dogs, so we know that Nala won't go in there and just stuff herself. Like she'll eat and she'll stop with a third of the bowl left and come back to it a couple hours later. And he's the same way. But obviously, if it's going to harm the goats because they're getting into it, then we could maybe kind of think of either getting him into a different place to eat instead of right here where he's accessible by all the goats. And then he might learn he needs to go ahead and eat while it's available to him, and then it'll be locked away from the goats till we come back and feed in the evening.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Trial and error. That's how we learn.
Hey, little guy.
Gosh, those eyes. Are my fingers tasty? That little block has...
Oh my goodness.
This is kind of what inspired me to get that block when I was at Atwood's. They don't always have those little billy blocks. In fact, most of their goat supplies are kind of hit or miss as to what they do have. But Little Mario and Koopa are ankle lickers, man. If you wear shorts down here and you're kind of sweaty, which I just kind of live kind of sweaty, you'll just feel tink, 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 and just start licking on your legs. Well, Luigi did it too. And of course, these boys do it to my fingertips. So I think I've seen now just about every single one of them at some point in time come over and lick on those blocks.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Harry sticking your fingers in his mouth because they bite.
Yeah. But look at his little eyelashes. How can you tell him no? Little blue eyes.
He does have pretty little eyelashes. There's the Mario Bros being all super cute. And we have witnessed Mama is still nursing them just a little bit, but not very much. She is pulling back on that.
Yeah, I feel like she's got a little bit better of a handle on her calendar with them than Blue did.
Oh my goodness, can you see Herc?
Uh-uh.
Come stand where I'm at.
Oh.
That's stinking adorable.
It's that full belly and those zoomies he had.
Yeah.
Speaking of Blue, there have been more and more comments about whether or not she's pregnant. And we're not going to do the ultrasound to find out for sure. But as far as the interaction and things we're seeing, it still would kind of lend itself to letting us think that she might be pregnant. We are seeing a lot more of a tighter relationship between her and Luigi. This is about the only goat crew that Luigi will let sit here and eat hay with him, because he eventually will kind of run off Mama and the littles, and definitely doesn't let Spruce eat with him. But wasn't it on the cameras last night that we noticed Luigi and Blue were up on top of the Herc hut, just the two of them, and then Larry and Harry were down 2 levels and they were cuddled on their own.
Yeah.
So I don't know, you know, it's either this weird like, hey, you know what your brother did to me? You gotta step up now, man, come on. I already got 2 out here.
Uncle Luigi stepping in.
I really, selfishly, I would love to see the genetic blend between Mario and Blue and see what comes out, but I don't want to get my hopes up. We're just going to keep an eye on her, and she's keeping an eye on me right now. And we'll let you guys know kind of the observations as we see them. First one to notice.
First
was
one to
Luigi.
notice. Oh, I thought it was Spruce.
Nope, Luigi just had further to walk.
Oh goodness, the Spruce, this already has your slopper on it. Come on. Okay.
Everybody's
Luigi.
in line for him. Oh, we'll get a snot shot.
Gotta watch out with Mama. She'll get your fingers.
Yeah.
Little Mario.
Herc says, I want one, I want one.
Hercules. Come here, Coop.
Gosh, they're so stinking cute.
Where you at, Coop? Oh, you're getting pushed out, honey.
This does kind of cause a bit of a riot, but it is easier for us most of the time.
Okay, Luigi, number 2. A lot of these are broken, so I have to be careful.
Herc is right there in
Here's
line.
Coop. Little Mario. I'm coming, Herc. I'm coming. Here, buddy.
You want to see something kind of sad?
Mama. What?
Oh, I'm just going to cry over here by myself. What's the matter, buddy?
Do you want your second one, Sprucers?
I guess. Do I got to fight everybody for him?
You're kind of smart coming over here, though.
Oh, I'm super smart about it.
You're kind of smart,
I'm
huh?
the smartest one in here.
Where's the Blues crew? Oh, they're over there on the other
They
side.
wrote me a letter and said that you could give me all theirs.
Oh, I don't think that's what they said.
No, for sure. No, they wrote it.
Hey, Herc. One more for you, buddy. Okay. All right, let's go get the Blues crew.
I mean, you got to keep it even.
Well, as much as I can.
I mean, you know, Spruce might get an extra one here and there, maybe
Herc might get an extra one here and there. All right, Blues crew. Come here. Come here, Blue. Oh, you dropped it. Let's get you another one. Somebody will find that. Here you go.
Better eat it.
Blue. That's a good girl. Golly, she's so gentle about it. Hey, Harry.
Hercules. Can I have one more for Harry, please?
Try to find a couple of bigger ones or a non-broken one.
Mom, I haven't had mine yet.
You have had yours, buddy.
No. This is Spruce. You hasn't been over here yet. You guys. I just love your little faces.
We've definitely learned we have to be on this side of the fence to give them their animal crackers, though, because otherwise they will jump all over us.
I can do it when I'm feeling athletic, but
I
you
can't.
got to be spinning and stiff arming, and
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
Look, it's a party in the nursery now.
I know, and Blue's like, hey, okay, now get them all out of here.
Look at your cute face, Spruce. I just love your cute little face. That's all you get, though. So sorry. All done.
Thanks for being good about it, guys. All right, guys, well, we are one step closer to getting that shed put together for our hay storage, straw, feed, and all that. We're very excited about that.
Yeah.
Shannon's got her electrical fixtures here, her lighting fixtures here today.
Super, super excited about that.
And I'm gonna take
wait to get those
advantage
installed.
of this good weather to keep going on that.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier to do that kind of stuff when you can feel your fingers,
that makes sense.
or most anything.
Makes sense.
All right, we're gonna get these birds out, let them free range.
Kyle wanted some extra supervisors while he's doing some work today.
Yeah, they don't hesitate to come down there and let me know what I'm doing wrong. All right, guys, we love and appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Come on, birds.